Welcome to Moscow. Please enjoy your stay.
The boss is expecting you. Right this way.
Showtime. Okay, Jerry, we have no visuals inside. It's on you now.
Welcome. Salam alaikum. Take a seat. You have traveled a long way. Please, I insist. You'll have to forgive the less than tasteful decor. The fancy hotels are all booked for the anti-terrorism summit. Is that it? All of it? Gentlemen, please, please. We are all friends here. Opustite oružje. I understand you're anxious here in your enemy's territory, but that is precisely why you are safe. No one would dream of looking for you here right under their noses. Of course, mistrust is healthy when conducting these sorts of transactions. But rest assured, gentlemen, nobody wants to die today. We are honest criminals. Pokažimo.
Here it comes.
I'll show you mine if you show me yours. You're happy?
Yes.
I'll take your word for it. Don't forget this. Without it, she's useless. Давай!
What is this?
We celebrate our new partnership.
There is no need for this.
I insist. Na zdrowie.
What's going on? I don't know. Something's not right. He should have confirmed by now. We need to go in.
We're not supposed to be engaging at all. Track and confirm only.
Our business is concluded.
Of course. What is it?
Hazafar! I do wrogu!
What the hell just happened?
I'm not sure. Sleep well, chaps.
What is that?
A homing beacon has been activated.
What? From where?
From in there.
Now, I know this must look bad. This is actually a very funny story. You didn't let me get to the funny part.
That was definitely gunfire.
Agent Cooper, stand down.
You wanna stop me, shoot me.
Goodbye.
Wait. My finger's on the trigger button. If you shoot me, this whole place becomes a memory. Now lower your weapon and walk away.
No.
What do you mean, no?
I mean, no. I will not lower weapon.
You do understand what will happen if I push this button?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so just so we're clear, you're perfectly happy for me to kill us, your friends, your family, and millions of innocent people. Have I got that right?
Duh. Because button does nothing without key.
That's a good point.
You hit good. For a lady. Enough. Goodbye.
FBI, drop your weapon!
Agent Cooper.
Agent Cooper, come in. Nothing.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
Simon Templar, and at the moment, hiding.
Well, Simon, you're interfering with a government operation. Special Agent Cooper, FBI.
Since when does the FBI have jurisdiction in Russia?
It's a joint task force. Who's coming?
Coming?
You set off a homing device on the nuke. Who are you trying to contact?
Interpol.
Bullshit.
Look, Agent Cooper, we can sit here with you continuing not to believe me and be turned into Swiss cheese, or we can, I don't know, do something to try and survive.
Wait. What are you doing?
Making the sensible choice. Cover me.
Wait, stop! Son of a bitch! I need some backup in here.
Only 10 in clip, rookie. You want to reload? I wait.
You're welcome.
You're under arrest.
Are you serious?
Always.
And what's the charge?
I don't know. I'll think of something.
Cooper, we're in.
Better late than never. But don't worry. Situation's under control. We just need to place him under arrest.
Who?
Son of a... The Saint?
Patricia, perfect timing.
My specialty. How's your Russian adventure?
Very Russian, very adventurous. And, not quite over.
Escape routes on your phone.
Right. Where am I going?
The airport. I'll meet you in Bucharest tomorrow. I've got you a charter flight, wheels up in an hour.
Miss Holm, you are as efficient as you are beautiful.
Ah, thank you as always, darling. And I must say, the beard does give you a certain sophistication.
Ah, can't have that. I shall shave it off at the first opportunity.
I like you with a little scruff.
I'll take that into consideration.
The United Nations Relief Agency has pledged aid to the region, but the money has been held up over fears that it simply won't reach those in need. Meanwhile, President Ezekiel Ibaka is said to have secured nearly $2.5 billion in aid from private entities. The newly elected president, who promised to stamp out corruption, personally reached out to groups around the world in an effort to keep his country from falling apart.
My father was a hero, a warrior, as inspiring as he was fearsome.
One of the greatest generals Nigeria has ever known.
He loved his country. At times, I felt even more than he loved me. It will pain him greatly to know what I have done. He was a proud man. He would never stoop to begging, as I have.
That's not true. Your father will be very proud of you. The lengths to which you've gone to help your people, Mr. President, will go down in history. And remember, it takes courage to ask for help.
The generosity you have shown my country has been overwhelming. And it will certainly help the healing process, but sadly, it's still not enough.
Did you ever think that $2.5 billion would not be enough?
Well, that's why I'm here. I pledge to you and to your country all my talents. We will make this work. We have to.
Yes, we will.
I don't think I've ever seen a ring like this before.
Oh, well, it's a family heirloom. It's very dear to me, actually. It serves as a reminder of a time long ago when the world was very different, less complicated, when good men banded together to fight for what was right. It motivates me to this day, that it brought me here, to you.
And I'm incredibly grateful that it did.
All right. You'll have access to the bank accounts at midnight. By 12:01, I want them cleaned out.
Yes, sir.
What is it?
Sir, should we be doing this? I mean, the $2.5 billion isn't blood money. It's going for aid to people in need.
Don't start growing a conscience, Arnie. You haven't had the experience.
He asked about your ring, didn't he?
It practically sealed the deal. How did you know he would?
It's a conversation starter. What did you tell him?
The truth. There was a family heirloom. I just didn't tell him it wasn't my family. I almost gave it to him.
Why?
Because he's pathetic, just like the man I took it from.
Well, you've kept it all these years. It must mean something to you.
Yep. It's yours. That's how much it means to me. All right, get on with it. Time's a-wasting.
Yes, sir.
Simon Templar, you're the most peculiar thief I know.
Coming from you, I'll take that as a compliment. You have the list?
Right here. 800,000 to Doctors Without Borders. 750,000 to migrant assistance. 1.5 million to Children's Hunger Fund. Listen, you want to give all this money to children? They're so little. Maybe they don't eat so much. Your money, you're the boss.
Just make sure the money gets where it needs to go.
Minus my very little commission.
Minus your rather hefty commission that several of your competitors would gladly undercut.
Yes, but they don't have my good looks.
Or your discretion, old friend.
And in international news, $2.5 billion earmarked to aid the nation of Nigeria has apparently gone missing. Newly elected President Ezekiel Ibaka has vowed to find the missing funds or resign.
Did you watch it?
Yes, it's hardly news. Just another corrupt dictator stealing from his people. Plus ça change.
No, I trust him. I think he's just been trusting the wrong people.
And you know this because...
A hunch? A little digging I've been doing on my own?
You're very entrepreneurial of you, darling. Better watch my back, you'll have my job.
No, you can keep it, darling.
I like being the brains of the operation.
Oh, is that what you are? So what does that make me?
The muscle, love. You're all muscle.
Now listen, I've recently seen the Nigerian president in the company of this man. Just sent it to your phone.
Who's this?
I don't have a name yet, but I've run his picture through every facial recognition database I could tap into. The only other time he ever appears
is in an NSA surveillance photo with Sheikh Mohammed Al-Kabiri, terrorist financier who's now enjoying a lifelong vacation in a CIA black prison somewhere.
There's something oddly familiar about him.
Let me guess.
You rode together at Oxford?
Tell you what, let's do some more digging. If you can find some leads on the missing money, this could be right up our boulevard.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Already on it. Simon,
Yes, darling?
I might have been wrong about the beard. It makes you a little, dare I say, older.
Goodbye, darling.
You, gentlemen, were the only ones who got perfect scores on your exams. I am most surprised at you, Mr. Templar. You had perfect grades. You did not need to steal the answer sheets.
I never looked at the answers, sir.
And yet you felt compelled to break into the master's office?
We didn't break in, sir. I made an impression of the key.
So you admit it?
There's nothing to admit, sir. You caught us, which never would have happened if you'd stuck to the plan. You were supposed to miss a few answers on purpose.
Why would you steal an exam paper? You don't need to cheat. You're a Templar. You have a responsibility. I expect you to conduct yourself in a certain manner in this world.
I didn't cheat. I stole.
I appreciate the distinction, but why, Simon?
I wanted them to like me. I wanted to be a part of something.
You are a part of something.
A part of what? A family of rich snobs no one likes?
Do you have any idea how this family acquired its fortune? Do you even know what it is I do for a living? Well, perhaps it's time you learned. You've seen this before, haven't you? Well, that is the symbol of the Knights Templar.
Who are the Knights Templar?
That's a very interesting question. See, a long time ago, in 1119, just after the end of the First Crusade, a small band of knights were traveling back from the Holy Land.
You did good, Coop. Why don't you take some time off? You've earned it.
I want to open a new investigation.
What? Simon Templar? Who's that?
They call him the Saint. I talked to Brodsky at Interpol as well as Inspector Teal over at Scotland Yard. They've been after him for years. He's an international thief. He's wanted for money laundering, computer fraud, smuggling.
This the guy from Russia?
Yeah.
Coop, look, you're the kid genius and all, but the director feels we went way out of our comfort zone for you the last time. There's nothing on this guy that involves the United States, for sure not domestically. We're the FBI, not the CIA or Interpol.
He compromised an active anti-terrorism operation. We're gonna let him walk?
He's not our problem. The Bureau won't back you on this.
No, but you...
I won't back you. Speaking of Interpol, that ever check out?
What?
In your report, you said this Saint set off a homing device alerting Interpol to the nuke. Did that ever check out?
Yeah, it did. What's your point?
So maybe he wasn't really the bad guy in the situation?
What about the gold? He took off with most of the bullion, didn't he? Or what, do you think he gave it to charity?
Agent Cooper, I don't want to hear you talk about this Saint again. And you know what? No more field trips for a while. You're desk-bound until further notice.
It's absolute bullshit. You know...
You want to make it permanent?
Yeah, who is it?
I'd rather not say.
Okay.
I need protection. For me and my family. Before I tell you anything, I need your assurance that we will be protected.
How'd you get this number?
Come on, Agent Cooper. That is the least interesting detail that I have information about.
Okay, you have my attention.
Last night, $2.5 billion intended for relief in Nigeria was diverted to several untraceable bank accounts.
Wait, hang on. How do you know this?
Because I diverted it.
Yes. It was Veilcross, no doubt about it. I didn't think he had the balls. How interesting. Well, the first call he'll make will be to the FBI asking for protection. And he'll offer them the money in exchange. And we can't allow that to happen. Good.
I'm not immature. She's being unreasonable. I'm 18 years old, Daddy. I can go out when I want.
Zoe, I didn't say you couldn't go. I just said you couldn't drive my car.
I'm not talking to you, Catherine. Why did you marry her anyway? She's not mom age. It's totally gross.
God, why do you always have to be so mean?
Okay, I'll try.
Weil ich nicht für ihn halten konnte, hielt an der Tod für mich.
I don't speak that language. Are you here for my dad?
He deals with a lot of sketchy foreign guys.
Because I could not stop for death, he kindly stopped for me. Emily Dickinson. I love her. Miss Veilcross. School's out for summer.
It's a mess. We know that fans are already blaming him for the Chargers trying to leave their hometown. All right, that's all we've got time for. And now moving to headline news at the top of the hour with our very own Fiona Crenshaw.
Hello, Zoe.
It's a helpless feeling, isn't it, Arnie? Huh? You take from me, I take from you.
I'll get you your money back. I swear.
I know you will.
I just need a little bit of time.
Well, I've got all the time in the world, but unfortunately, your daughter doesn't have that luxury.
Please, don't hurt her.
Well, her well-being is entirely in your hands. I tell you what, because I like you, you've got 48 hours.
Trisha, I knew you missed me.
Desperately. Really just thought you might be interested in something I picked up at brunch.
One of the waiters?
Huh, cute. Actually, no. But you know that missing aid money for Nigeria?
Hard to forget $2.5 billion.
Exactly. Well, I've found it. All of it.
Where?
In accounts managed by a private banker, Arnie Veilcross. You know him?
Heard of him. Like most thieves, he tries to stay off the radar. Sorry, old boy.
A lot of people are looking for that money. None of them with good intentions. I tracked Veilcross to San Diego. Meet me there.
On my way. Just need to chuck a few things